you getting for $3 million that has the potential to hit 25 to 30 home runs?
Nobody.
That's what they're looking at. That's what they're looking at. I mean, they took a shot at Jung Ho Kang, and I know I'm the only person probably in the city that feels this way, but I feel bad for the guy. I know that he had some bad decisions and the DUIs and that, but I trace all of his problems back to when that moron from the Cubs took him out and almost cost him his career. The famous day where we all learned that Joe Madden's a total tool bag.
Yeah,
but he was saying, he doesn't have a knee problem. He's got plantar fasciitis. But ever since that happened, I mean, again, I'm not an expert and I'm not a drug and alcohol counselor, but these guys, when they go into a depression like that, I mean, when they go into a situation where they're looking at the end of their career and they can't play and they're out, you see that story a lot where they turn to some sort of substance, and I'm not saying that's what happened, but to me, if you look at this guy, I mean, when he came here, there was a lot of promise. His rookie year, but up until the point he got hurt, it was like, okay, yeah, this guy can do it. Then even after he came back, his batting average went down, but he hit for power. And he fielded the ball. He fielded better than anybody thought he could. So, and then he had all the issues and couldn't get back into the country. I feel bad for the guy. I know he made bad decisions and it came back to haunt him. But to me, I don't blame the Pirates for taking a shot at him.
I don't either. I was all for it. I mean, when they signed him, when they cut him last year, I thought that was the worst move, but then they re-signed him for less money. I agree with you taking a shot.
I figured, I figured if his swing's right, he'll hit 25 to 30 home runs. I mean, they don't got a guy. They don't have many guys with that kind of power in their entire organization. So if you're not going to spend $15 or $18 million to go get a real a guy that is, a proven commodity in that, you got to take a shot at guys like that. But that's the problem. They take too many shots, And it goes back to, I say it almost every single night.
And they're like 10% on taking these shots when you
think
about it.
Hope is not a method. It's not. It's just not a method.
I think they have to go out and spend some money before free agency. They have to take a different approach next year. It's not going to happen, though.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They got rid of Dickerson. Cervelli's coming off the books.
That's about 20 million.
Liriano's coming off the books. Laus is already off the books. Melky Cabrera, which isn't a lot, but I'm just saying you add all that up, it's almost $27 million.
But you're going to have to pay Josh Bell.
Okay, but what are you going to have to pay?
What, $9 million, $8 million?
Okay,
I'm guessing
but here's
that's going to be.
You started the season with a $77, $78 million payroll. Take away 27, you're at 50 or 51.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you can't go out and spend some money to get two pitchers and a catcher. You know what I mean? That's what irritates Pirate fans and should. It's not, we're beyond, and I know they sit there and condescend us. We're beyond the point where anybody in this town is deluded to think the Pirates can spend with the Cubs or the Yankees or the Red Sox
or even the Cardinals
or whatever. But don't tell me that it's okay that the Brewers and the Reds spend $45 to $50 million more than you did this year. Because that's nonsense.
What I get more than anything, fans come up to me, and hey, if you see me out, come up to me and talk to me about this. I get more than anything. Fans feel like they're being lied to, they're being duped. It's like basically they're being conned. And I think that's really bad right now, the way the fan base feels. They got to have a different style of rhetoric come next year, or be more transparent. I don't know what it is. Stop not make up words. Stop making up phrases like retooling instead of rebuilding. Just come out and say, yeah, we're rebuilding. We're going to try to win, but we're going to rebuild.
How about?
I feel for the fans. I really do.
Just stop trying to be the smartest guy in the room.
All right, let's go out to Pete in Squirrel Hill. What's up, Pete?
Hey, guys, how are you tonight?
Good, thanks for calling, Pete.
Rich, you can only rebuild if you have talent in the minors. The Pirates really don't have any compared to other organizations. But let me talk about this Neil Huntington. Rich, when I used to look for a good laugh, I would look for Jackie Gleason, the Honeymooners reruns, or All in the Family reruns. Now all I got to do is listen to him address the media. The statements he makes are so insulting to the fan base. We're still in this thing. So are the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers mathematically and everything, okay? But about Felipe Vasquez, not pulling a trigger and getting rid of him sends a message to the clubhouse. We're just going to be what we are for the past 4 years, a below-average team. And regarding the Dodgers' position in their brain trust, they look at right now Bellinger, Peterson, Seager, and Verdugo. The oldest guy is 25, Peterson. The next wave coming in, led by Gavin Lux, Will Smith, J.T. Peters, and Dustin May, has this team in position, Rich, to go to the playoffs every year for 10 or 12 years. Huntington had to do something to try to infuse fresh blood into this organization because he doesn't know how to draft, Rich. So he has to trade Ray Vasquez to try to get some pieces. Thank you.
Hey, and you also failed to mention, Pete, and I know you know this, but the Dodgers, if one of these guys don't pan out, they can go out and buy them.
Right.
So it's the best of both worlds with the Dodgers. And hear me out on this one, Paul and Pete, before I let you respond. I didn't think it was. I know they didn't get better for the future. They didn't get better for now. But let's see what they do in the offseason come winter. I know you're going to laugh at me. Winter baseball meetings. And, maybe they have a better deal for Felipe Vasquez then. Paul, I'm just saying this. Now, you can make fun of me come January or February when Felipe Vasquez is still on the team. But maybe the Dodgers... Maybe he's banking the Dodgers don't win the World Series, and they need a closer, and they come begging Neil Huntington and the Pirates for Felipe Vasquez.
You know what Don Nehlen would say?
What would he say?
If you think that this offseason is going to be any different than the last 5, you're smoking too much wacky tobacco. That's what Don Nehlen would say. It's going to be the same as it always is.
All right, we still have a few callers out there. We're going to get Ryan, Jack, Waylon. We'll get to you guys after this break, but we have to take a break right now. Back in a couple of minutes.